like a dream. I have work to do. Why is it a choir? Well, it's an interdimensional way of speaking. I have to really interview you. Can't get to you in real life. We might not be living at the exact same time, but I got like some issues going on elsewhere. Kind of like God stuff, right? I know life's a mystery for you guys down in Humanville. Get that, got that, great. What I don't understand is, here's the thing. Had some of our sequel, quail to sequel movies, right, images like meetings. I don't know how you just set up this second coming of Christ to put a pause on boxed reality and crunch it. Crunch time, yeah, sure is. TRUNCH, to hold it together based on some all-area staging problems and nightmares previous that were growing like wild boorish weeds. Boris, B-O-R-I-S-H, not that you're all boorish, but I've got a horn and a tusk problem with a very real bristly-haired Jason for something you mistook that I said and thought it was about you because I sound like your mom in scripts that never fucking get better no matter how fucking old you get. Alright, anyway, right, you're on whatever timer, egg timer, I don't know, you're all like a fucking really annoying fucking project as far as I'm concerned. Especially the way you just fucking leave me here like I'm supposed to fix this for you while you just ignore me for 41 years hoping like I just go away. Yeah, well, I did go away, and guess what? It just got worse, stupid. Now it's going to affect you in other ways. Did tell you that as well. So I have the whole roll. I own the whole roll of toilet paper, right? Okay, good. So, as the sheets, the little squares, right, as they were being doled out of the one roll of toilet paper, right, we were, okay, so now here, Boris, this is your job. Your job is to make sure that my family never gets hurt. Here are the names. We're going to be best friends because you're going to make sure you grew up right and are in the right position. Here you are to help me. Great. Okay, now, you're sleeping right now, but when you wake up, you're going to have some special equipment. Right, okay, great. So Boris is in the correct spot. So this way he can help me break Lenny's neck. Alright, so that's Boris's job, right? Okay, so we're stringing out the toilet paper here, and we're handing it out to everybody, and somebody's got to be special or along the lines of the last 3 generations. All right, Elizabeth, I know what your people are up to because I fucking watched them fuck up my parents' life, or my future parents' life, in a whole nother session. You're 1958, where you, like, steal my mother's seat, my grandmother's seat. Yeah, okay. Here's how this one's gonna go. It's 1958 if you totally ignore me in the future, or my mother, and you don't let me get where I need to be. Like, say 1985 is where I fucking cut you out of everything in all area, right? Like a fucking weed and a piece of shit, like the soggy kind of toilet paper that I already know that you're gonna be in your fucking disgusting grab of somebody else's chair. Right, so here's what happened, right, brandy and marketing, right, that used to be in your sphincter area there, London bitch, right, okay, so, for that crown title, the little, toilet papers, right, they each got one over in that area too. They then came to America and they started shipping shit over here, like literally, like the craft. What craft? You mean spacecraft? You mean aircraft? You mean like timing craft? Like which kind of craft, right? You get a whole bunch of them. Okay, sure, great, thanks for that. Then we got, let's see, we've got all sorts of like Colgate, and we've got Crest, and all sorts of shit that nobody can figure out. They're like, yeah, okay, that's toothpaste. Oh, and there's toothpaste. Yeah, okay, whatever. Gillette. So Everybody's got to be said. Now everybody's making money, but except for the family that deserves it over in my territory, right? Okay, so now all this paper, it's starting to stack up. It's wet because it's angry about, like, it doesn't want to lose. So it just keeps putting the toilet paper in a mound, and it's wet, and so you can't take it back out. Because then they get angry. The glue is holding all the toilet paper in a big old mound of uselessness. Because what are you going to do with a whole mound of toilet paper? I mean, you can't wash yourself with it. It comes apart. It's gross. Okay, so anyway, that's like the movie scripts, the TV scripts to explain to the rest of all areas stupid that second coming of Christ is coming. They need some help. Like, hello, we got a problem with the bitch with the. Okay, thanks for placement and setting here. So the toilet paper just keeps stacking up on the mound of royal. Nobody gives a shit. They want to take everything and keep taking more and more and more, right? We notice that. But then they don't divide and give anything out to the one family that actually is deserving of it. So, how are we handling this at World that I created, universally speaking, with Nicholas before, during, and after, since we own the set, the lot, the people on it, all of the equipment, all the brand, and all of the whatever greasy spoon, although it's now sugary and you like licking it and you're not giving the spoon back. Got that. Saw you the whole time. Right. So now what do Nicholas and I do as Christ children to get to one another, since we really only give a shit about each other? And there's a whole lot of people in the way, and they're doing shit for all sorts of reasons. It looks like a giant mound of wet toilet paper to Niklaus and I, and like the importance of it, to waste our 41 years so you could get an even bigger pile of wet, soggy, disgusting toilet paper. Yeah, because some of you didn't want to give up the movie scripts. You're like, no, Back to the Future, that was like awesome. I want to shoot for that star. That's going to cause a real fucking problem for him and I. And we had to talk about this in like your boot camp or space camp or wherever we took you, except there's no rocket camp. That was something different. And I don't know who the fuck created that. That was an outcrop, and all of that needed to be collapsed immediately because none of that was real. So where are any of you in being useful? Because I know you love the movie studio and the equipment and the screens. Yeah, you sure fucking do. And the money rolling in and the investments. It looks like one big fucking toilet paper sogginess that you're all now wrapped up in. And I still don't see anybody fucking helping me in my punky Brewster. Yeah, punk. It's a brouhaha. I own the Hebrew haha. So now what? As Hebrew Nick. Right, yeah, no, it's still the same me. Same one I fucking told you before you were born, and then after you were born, if you were lucky enough to be called in for verification. Yeah, well, this goes on for a long time. Technically, in technology land, I mean, I'm cookout barbecue right now in DIABLOS hell because nobody fucking picked Christ up off the floor and did anything useful for her. But this does end eventually, and then I have to set up the next roll of toilet paper. So I see a lot of one-ply characters that are never going to make it to next round of anything.